Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness to the YouTube channel. The former governor of CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, who doubles to be the present governor of Anambra State, in an interview that was supposed to defend his budget that he had actually given out, turned the attention and radar on full politics on the fate of Indigbos in Nigeria, the fate of Indigbo in PDP, how the Indigbos fared and why he felt his opinion of what happened, what transpired at Atiku Abubakar. And the amazing part of the interview is where he spoke very shockingly, if you ask me, about Peter Obi that has been generating a lot of reactions. I, for one, I don't know what to make of the interview myself. But before we go into the newspaper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let us start with what he said about Peter Obi. Then we'll look at what he said about Atiku Abubakar and PDP and the Igbo fate in Nigeria. Well, according to the news, Governor Soludo of Anambra State has said that the purported investment by Labour Party, that's LP presidential candidate and ex-governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, are currently worth next to nothing. He made this statement when he had an exclusive interview with Channels Television. The correspondent, Seun, asked him what his views are on a public office holder investing in state properties in the private sector. He said his question is about statements made by Peter Obi, who said that he had invested Anambra State resources outside the public sector to bring back profit and benefit to the state. Seun asked what had become of the investment made by Peter Obi and if Governor Soludo is looking in that direction also. Governor Soludo said that the people merely speculated about the worth of the investment of any of his predecessors, including Peter Obi. His words were, and I quote, "From what I have seen here, or I've seen today, the value of those investments is worth next to nothing." He noted that his administration has focused on infrastructure, especially the recent flood that disturbed the state. He said that he can't leave infrastructure and invest public funds in private companies, and this has resonated a lot of reactions. Of course, it didn't. The governor of Anambra State, Charles Soludo, has criticized the People's Democratic Party, PDP, for giving his 2023 presidential ticket to a northerner. Soludo was quoted to have said it is not the right time for PDP ticket to go to the northerner as it was the turn of the southeast. Thus, the governor queried the decision of the party leaders to give the ticket to Atiku Abubakar, stating that the Igbo people will not accept such injustice and would rather support one of their own who is contesting the same position. The Anambra State governor was quoted to have made his stand known in a recent statement through his special advisor on political matters, that's Dr. Alex Obiobolo. He argued that in 2019, the Igbo supported Atiku, but now that it is the turn of the Southeast to get a ticket for the 2023 presidency, the PDP decided to jettison zoning so as to favor some other people. Soludo described the action of the PDP as a great injustice, adding that the Igbos would therefore support the All Progressive Grand Alliance, that's Apga, and use it to send the message that the region can't be taken for granted. He said, as quoted, he said PDP was founded in zoning, fairness, and national patriotism. That was the reason why in 2019, the PDP ticket went to a northerner, Atiku Abubakar, and Igbo people supported him because they see PDP as a party that will protect their interests at the national level. Now that it is the turn of the southeast to be rewarded, PDP threw the slot back to the north. This is big injustice. This is big injustice. Therefore, as a people, we are saying that 2023 is the time for us to recalibrate and use Apga as a platform to fight the emancipation of our people, because we are not oblivious of the fact that since 1999, Igbo people have been taken for granted, and there is no better way to address the injustice than to rally around Apga, that's APGA. In 2023, we need to use Apga to send a message by ensuring that all the people that are going to represent us at the National Assembly, both in Anambra and other parts of Southeast, are from the platform of Apga. Anything short of this does not represent the interest and aspiration of our people. Okay, but the question now is, how nationalistic is Apga? If you mention Apga in Southwest, they'll tell you, Kilekbena, what I say. What is it you're saying, please? Because Apga really is majorly a Southeastern party. Say Apga, you send a message to get as much people to enter the senatorial seat. Okay, all fair. But if you want to use the same Apga to get a presidential candidate, it's not realistic. You're going to go waste the vote. The vote that ought to have been Peter Obi's vote, to solidify his win in the running election, 2023 election, will become a waste. Rather than if you say you want to send a message, strong message, because of injustice and all that, then you use your brain. Between Apga and LP, which has more nationalistic overview, when you're looking at the candidacy of an Igbo man, it's LP. LP has more wider view, LP has more reach, LP has more states compared to Apga. So if you want to make a strong statement, please make it through LP. Okay, maybe you can give your senatorial seats to your Apga, but let your presidential vote, personal opinion, should go to Peter Obi. Then let's look at what he meant, but it was worth next to nothing. With the rate at which dollar to naira is going, which investments therefore be worth anything reasonable? You can buy something today, and by the time you go to after selling it, by the time you go to the market, the very next day, because of inflation, because of everything has skyrocketed, you find out that even your capital, you can't even find it. Even in your interest is gone. In fact, your capital is almost lost. So it's almost difficult to gauge an investment done many years ago on the platform of now. Don't forget, there was an interim governor between Soludo and the person of Peter Obi. There was the person of Obiano, Willie Obiano. And Willie Obiano have never denied that there was some money kept for him for his governance. So if when you came, you did not meet anybody, what you met was deficit, you could just say that your direct predecessor did not give you that benefit of enjoying those benefits he enjoyed in the time of former governor of Anambra, Peter Obi. But what you enjoyed was a deficit. You didn't see surplus. So you may not be in the right frame of mind to support that claim. That the person who will understand and support this claim, who knows better, is the person he handed over to, which is Willie Obiano. And he has never denied it. So saying that it's worth next to nothing, it's possible that it's worth next to nothing. Inflation has taken place. It's also possible also that the benefit from those accrued interest or accrued interest of the investment might have been used by the previous dispensation of which you were not part of. So trying to play down another man's head, I feel honestly, yes, he's in his own mindset, in Professor Soludo's mindset, he's saying nothing but the truth, because that's exactly what he meant as a person. But Willie Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State, have never denied everything or anything Peter Obi has said. So to me, I don't think that's been politically trying to be politically safe. My personal opinion, though. That's not going to wrap it up. Let's put in our conversation. What's your take? Have a nice